quest that will change the world. 50 cities, 38,000 entries. Only one can win. Nokia Lumia, your wish is my app.
Apps on your screen, you know what I mean. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new way. And I'm feeling good. Doo-doo. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Help me out here.
Well, you know,
Okay,
can you see the relief?
I'm not famous for my singing.
No, well, let me tell you, the relief on my face is because I was supposed to sing like that. It was so much better than me singing that, wasn't that?
Absolutely.
So, Kalki, very nice. Welcome, my name is Rajiv Makni, and this is the Nokia Lumia, Your Wish is My App show. As always, we've got a bunch of incredible ideas to share with you today. And with me to share in the fun, as always, our awesome panel of judges. The monk who didn't sell his Audi, Vishal Gondal. And we know that's also the Michelin man is Vikas Khanna. The sage of Silicon Valley, Raj Chennai. Welcome, Raj. And of course, Devi D. Kalki, the one who's going to take over from me and will be starting with a song on every single show from now on.
Absolutely.
Welcome, Kalki. Our applicant number one has a pretty mouth-watering idea to share with us. But I'm even more keen to see if he can do the moonwalk. Let's find out as we call in Bhopal's Nitesh Agarwal.
It's a shame that we don't like to read what we are putting in our stomach, and something that can tell you with just one click of a picture, that's it.
Nitesh, welcome. But just before we start, why did I refer to moonwalk? Because he's a big, big fan of Michael Jackson, true?
Oh yes.
So I know one thing, that Michael Jackson was never able to do a moonwalk on a platform that small and circular. So we are making history right now, a moonwalk on that. Nitesh, before we start.
Okay, sure.
Let's find out if you can do it. All right, not bad. I know those shoes are not really made for moonwalking, but not bad at all.
Talcum powder on
I will compensate for it. I will do a toe stand, probably.
All right,
wow.
and what about the groin kick? There we go. So what else do we need? A show that starts off with fantastic singing, now amazing dancing. What else? Do we need to add anything more? I think we should just get Vikas to cook for us now and we're done. For today's show, we're done, right?
Let's start in some apps, right?
All right, let's find out. What's the app all about? And you have 60 seconds.
The name of the app is What's in My Plate. Now, the app, what you just need to do is take a picture of the food, and then it gives you out the nutritional chart, its ingredients, recipe, and the ratings followed by the users who have given it to that certain food. So from raw fruits, vegetables, and from to the whole cooked meals, it covers it all, the basic things. And you can also share it with your friends, what you're having it, at what place you're having it. And it got cool features like Wall of Foodie, where you can actually post pictures with your meal along and submit it to the gallery. And where you will have Kitchen Corner, where you can submit your recipes with your own twist. And then you have Gupshup Tadka, where you can actually chat with people there. And then you have Join Me, where you can send invitation via SMS to people to join you.
This app already exists in Japan, is where they started this. You can take a picture. Not only they can tell you what the food is, they can tell you the exact calories. There's another app where you take a picture and people will vote whether it was healthy or whether it was not as healthy. There are a combination of apps which already do this. So it's really an old wine in another old bottle. My most important question was the word recipes. You take a picture of the food and there will be some of the most genius chefs who have at least 10 Michelin stars to claim that they can create or recreate the dish recipe. It is not that easy.
I think we will have to restrict to basic stuff, because again, too much of complicated recipes would make the people get.
So he means boiling an egg.
Boiling an egg, or just having. See, colors are deceptive in food. You don't know where the color comes from. If I'm using greens, how can you take a picture and tell me the color comes from cilantro, it comes from mint, it comes from spinach, it comes from bok choy, because that is something which I feel the food industry, that nutrition value would vary as they're looking at the colors, just the colors.
Wrong person. Wrong person. to
Yeah,
show an app like this in
the
front of.
risk you ran right now was if you'd come up with an idea that had instantly clicked, he would have been the best person to have here. But the minute he doesn't like anything on food, he's going to pounce.
It's a good idea. I wish in a real, beautiful world this would exist, where a picture goes and you can break it down and tell what the recipe was, the cooking time. Recipe is actually like more of a science than I would say it is an art. But it is so difficult, and I think you would change the food world if you can take a picture and create a whole recipe around it.
I think what you need to be able to do is put Vikas into an app.
So great, your score is 29. As you see, I gave you 7, but I would have given you about 5, so 2 extra points from my side for that amazing dancing. Great going. I still hope, with the amount of passion you have, both for dancing and food, you still make it to the final. Thank you so much for being with us. Thanks a lot.
My aim was to express my idea, and I think it can be worked out. Still, it has, chances that it can be worked out.
Food world, that's impossible. How can you tell the procedure, the ingredients, the cooking methods, the techniques, temperatures of cooking a dish, when and how a dish is being cooked? That's such a long process. And just by taking a picture, if we can tell that, we are simplifying the world's biggest problem of understanding cuisines, which I thought it was totally wrong.
Enter PN Rohit, a guy who wants to make sure you never have to pay too much for electronics.
Gadget purchase assistant. It takes the input from the user, like what kind of app would he like, what kind of product would he like to buy. Suppose the user enters laptop. It asks the user his age, the purpose of buying a laptop, and figures out his tastes. And then it also asks him the features he would like OS, processor, etc. And then lists out a few particular models.
Snapdeal, Price Baba, Indix, there are like a dozen companies in India who are already doing this.
You have to have done some basic research on what exists before coming and, sharing an idea like this.
Color Vishal and Raj distinctly unimpressed.